What's up everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the new Le Beau Paradise Garden and give you my take / first impressions. Stay tuned. Real quick before we get started, I want to really thank everyone out there who has subscribed to my channel. I really enjoy making these videos. I love fragrances, as I'm sure you do as well. I want to do my first giveaway to one of you guys. Make sure you watch until the end. I'll go over the details. Today's fragrance is none other than Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Paradise Garden. This fragrance was released this year in 2024 by the popular perfumer Quentin Bish. This one has quickly rose to one of the most sought out fragrances releases of this year, and honestly it's very hard to find. As far as I know, it hasn't yet been released in the US. Let's take a look at the packaging. You get your typical Le Male can, except this one is very cool. It's very colorful, right? It comes in a matte textured. Take a look. Very cool. I like this one a lot. Right here is the top, and in your bottom, this is a 125 ml bottle. It is an eau de parfum concentration. And now let's take a look at the actual bottle. Here we go. And it comes with your little velvet stand. Nice. Here's the actual bottle. Very cool. And then you got your little leaf right here. With pretty simplistic, but it does stand out. I really like these Le Beau's bottles. And of course you got your little lock here. That is the bottle. Oh, here's the bottom. Batch code is right there. It is very cool. I like this bottle. Now, I have to tell you a funny story. This was originally an unboxing first impression video, which I did film. Unfortunately, the video came out way too shaky. I couldn't stabilize it. Maybe I'll post a video of the unboxing. I'll add it on there. As far as now, I've had a couple of days to experiment with this one and wear it. I wish you guys could hear my first impression, especially because this one has a lot of hype right now behind this fragrance. There is a lot of hype out there. And like I said, it's very hard to find. Looking at the notes, they look very good, right? In your top notes, you have green notes, watery notes, mint, and ginger. And then in your middle notes, you got coconut, fig, and salt. In your base notes, you got sandalwood and tonka bean. What was I expecting? I expected this one to be a fresher take on the Beau Le Parfum, which I have right here. I had a 75 ml bottle. Now I got myself a 125 ml, which this one's also getting very hard to find. And what I expected was this to be a fresher, a little bit brighter, fruitier take on this one, and not as dense and thick, because with the Le Parfum had an amazing opening. I loved it. I wish it lasted longer. It quickly changed to just like a thick, even the coconut was very pronounced on it. I thought, you know what, this one's not going to be as much coconut as this one. I can't wait to try it. What do I get from this scent? Well, let me go ahead and spray it real quick. I can get myself a little refresher. Take this off and let me see if I can show you guys the atomizer. Kind of hard. Very good atomizer. I like these atomizers. You get a nice wide distribution and it's like a smooth push. Anyways, let's go over what we get in the opening. I'm gonna be honest, when my initial first impression, I was not as impressed as I was with the Beau Le Parfum. This one was very pineapple, sweet, thick, and rich. I love that opening. I thought this one was gonna probably, and maybe it could have been because of the hype. I had all this expectation. I wasn't wowed. To me, it was just like a semi-aquatic, and here's how it starts. It's still okay. It starts off semi-aquatic, a little bit green. It is watery. You also get that mineral vibe, the mineral vibe that you get from other aquatic fragrances. So you get that salt, a little bit salty, mineralic, aquatic, greenish. Then you do get that coconut towards the back of it. Not as pronounced in the opening. If I had to choose, I prefer this opening. And this opening even projects louder. This one starts off not too loud. I'd say maybe 2.5 to 3 feet of projection. That opening was, and here's the other thing that I'm thinking, it could be that it's my skin, that certain aquatic fragrances just don't work that great on my skin. It's not bad. It's not a bad fragrance. It's pleasant. It's not even as fresh as I thought it was going to be. It's not as bright as I thought it was going to be. If you're not really into coconut fragrances, then I would say no, probably stay away. Now, another thing, I did spray some on my shirt to test that out, and on close clothes, like my shirt the next day was projecting. I think on your clothes it'll last a lot longer than on skin. I did get probably about, I want to say 7 to 8 hours with this one. It's not bad. It's above average performing fragrance. It performs really good. You get projection for the first couple of hours and then it tones down. It's just not what I was expecting. You know, what season or occasion would this be for? It's good for summer. This one just gives me vibes of having a trip, a vacation, maybe to the beach, stuff like that. It's like I said, it's not full on fresh. It's still got a little bit of density to it, and it is a little bit sweet with that coconut and the tonka bean. I wouldn't say it's like I wouldn't wear this on a very hot day. Through summer, no problem. Daytime, nighttime, it's fine. It is good. Is after, I would say after about maybe 5 to 10 minutes in, it does change. It gets really smooth. The opening to me wasn't the greatest. As the fragrance starts to develop and change a little bit, it gets better to me. Creamier, and just it blends in better. This one, luckily it's not just full on coconut, but it's definitely one of the main players in this one. It's not by any means one of my favorite from Le Mans. I have quite a few. I have about maybe 10 Le Mans, and I have a bunch that I haven't. Le Beau Eau de Toilette, which I have not tested. I'm curious. I have all three: Beau de Parfum and Le Beau Eau de Toilette. Mall on board. I have this cool limited edition Supreme by Le Mans, which I think a lot of people say it's like in the navy one, except it's got the Supreme logo on it. Pretty cool. Only comes in a 75 ml. Check this one out. Maybe if you've watched my short. This is a vintage Le Mans that was released in 2010. This one's called Super Le Mans Collector, 125 ml, and you can see it's got this cool little comic thing going in the back. The can is plastic, which is way different, right? It's completely sealed, perfect condition, very cool looking bottle, or I guess a little shirt. It's got the G right there. Take a look at this. This is BPI, and then here I have the batch code if you guys want to check that out. Very cool. Can't wait to check that one out and compare. And then my most recent pickup is, yes, the Superman Eau Fresh. Very cool. I'm a little bit pissed off because this was supposed to be sealed, as you can see, brand new, but when I received it, the packaging was actually terrible. It just had some shipping chips and that was it. This is what the can looks like. This one is very hard to find, and if you find it, it's very expensive. Let me show you. Since it was already opened, take a look at that bottle. Pristine and new. Right? Too bad I didn't want it unsealed, but whatever. As you can see, I have all of these malls, and I could probably say or bank on it that this is not the best one of those. And I have the Eau Fresh Andre, which is my favorite. I have the Elixir. I have quite a few. I like collecting these. Should you go out and buy this, I would say don't fall into the hype. Get yourself a sample, test it on your skin first, see how it performs on your skin and what comes out of it, because on mine could be very different than what you get. I would say don't rush out to get this. Don't pay those crazy prices that they're going for. Just try to get yourself a sample and see if it's worth seeking out. To me, I don't mind it because I am a collector. I like collecting the Le Mans bottles. I do enjoy it. It's okay. It's not a terrible fragrance. As far as my initial impression, I wasn't super wowed. I wasn't blown away. It's nice. It's okay. I think there's definitely better. Now onto the giveaway. What I'll do is I will send out a 5 ml decant of Paradise Garden to one of you out there. Unfortunately, it's gonna be US only for now. All you have to do is simple: subscribe to my channel, like the video, and drop any comment. I will let this run for a week from when it airs, and then I'll do a random comment picker. I'll post the winner in the community tab, and then we can exchange emails, or we can You can email me your information. I'll cover the shipping and everything. I would like one of you guys, if you haven't tried this, to get that opportunity. Make sure you go ahead and follow those steps. That's gonna do it. It's just a quick take on Le Beau Paradise Garden. My quick take. Let me know if you guys have tried this, what you think about it. I would like to hear that in the comments. And that's gonna do it for now. Thank you for watching and take care.